Arsenal take on Liverpool at Anfield in a massive early fixture in the new campaign, looking for a first league win on the ground since Mikel Arteta himself was an Arsenal player. There was plenty of excitement going into the press conference ahead of the game, but a grounding reality with news around the latest injuries. Arteta addressed as many as 7 different players already affected by problems during the new season, with the majority of whose issues have emerged in the opening 2 games. However, the depth that has been signed in the transfer window means the Spaniard is far better equipped for the challenge. Of course, Mikel Arteta would have preferred to have the likes of Kai Havertz, Ben White, Bukayo Saka, Leandro Trossard, and Christian Norgard available, but there is a good chance none of them will be fit. Even Martin Odegaard has not trained this week, and so goes into the match as a doubt. The remarkable recruitment push this summer, however, does mean that it is obvious who starts, which benefits Mikel Arteta. For me, I'd ease straight into the action in place of the captain, and Gabriel Martinelli's pace on the counter is always a threat in this fixture. Elsewhere, Noni Madueke is the natural replacement for Bukayo Saka, but Max Daumann will be on hand to provide a shock value impact from the bench. While everything else remains unchanged, and until the fixture list thickens, I expect that to be the case. We know Mikel Arteta's side are dealing with some injury issues, but their squad is now big enough to cope. I do think the big one could be Martin Odegaard, though, although part of me thinks the Gunners' captain is fit enough to play. If not, I would avoid the temptation of throwing in Eberechi and instead play Mikel Merino. The Spaniard's height and physical qualities could be the difference. Ease, too, could make a real impact off the bench. Gabriel Martinelli seems to love playing against Liverpool.